Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to Ekidel. I welcome you to the year 2026, a year of greatness and a year where you're gonna smile. That's fine. So I believe you have enjoyed your holidays, and now we are back to work. And also, I have also had some rest. That is nice. So we are now back to work, and we have amazing things for you this year. A lot of things, a lot of things. You're going to learn a new skill, a new structural design skill. So just be ready, a new skill will be added to your career. You can choose to work in oil and gas, or you choose to continue in the line of construction, knowing that civil engineering is very, very diversified. You can work in any engineering sector, although that is if you know the right software you are using. So on this year, our mission also is also to lecture on train more on oil and gas design, which we have created a new channel for that, because Ekidel channel is particularly for the software Protastructure based on our agreement. That is why you see that we have not taught any other software on this channel, even if we introduce it, but we don't teach it. That because of what our agreements, that we are going to teach only the Protastructure, and we are not going to break the agreement because we are not ready for that yet. So just to serve you better, we created a new channel which we will be teaching advanced to you. Now, the software called Autodesk Advanced Steel is a very amazing software, very amazing software, and is mostly used or widely used in oil and gas sector. Now, three major softwares that are used in oil and gas sector for design. When I mean design, I don't mean structural analysis and design, I mean CAD designing, that's modeling and producing of drawings. Knowing that in oil and gas, what the major factor or the major goal is to make a real life representation of that model or the facility, and then produce the drawing. Majorly, that's for steel structures. That's what oil and gas bakes for. Although it also does concrete structure, but not much. So the three major softwares that are majorly used in by oil and gas companies around the world for when it comes to 3D model and drawing production is Tekla Structure, Advanced Steel, and Rivet Structure. Now these three softwares works the same thing. They work hand in hand and they work the same thing. So it doesn't mean that you must know all of them. If you know all, that is good. But if you know any of them, and you can use that to apply for for a job in any oil and gas sector, and based on how that learning any software, first of all, you focus on the accuracy of the software, and then you focus on the simplicity of the software, because the reason of using a software is for you to kill the time that you are meant to do it manually. That's why we use software for accuracy and also for to kill the time. And based on this, we chose to train on advanced steel. Rivet structure is good, Tekla structure is good, but we looked at for the one that is more simpler for anyone to understand, that will still give you the same value, the same quality of drawing, the same quality of model, and that is also widely accepted around the oil and gas sector. And we have chosen advanced steel. So this year, an advanced steel will be added to your skill as the list of softwares, and you can use that knowledge to work in oil and gas sector. Okay, that is fine, but that's that for that, and we are going to begin that this year in less than, let me say, this month. Yeah, this month. But before we begin that, this on my screen right now is the course video we are performing, which is the 6-story building, hotel building we are designing, and we are on the almost on the last phase. This is the part 6, and we are on the last phase, and we are in this video I'll be showing you how to model the parapet, and then we'll move on to the structural analysis, and then also model for the plane beam that will carry the wall load on the ground floor. So let's get onto that right now on what we have for today. Thank you, and then see you on the video. Hello, welcome to Ekidel and welcome to 2026. And I believe you must have enjoyed your long holiday, although not really long, but a bit of stress has been laid down. Okay, that is fine. So on today's video, I will be we are going to continue on our six-story hotel building design, which we are performing here on this software, Protastructure 2026. And we have already done with the whole modeling. What is left now is for us to now model the parapet, which you are seeing here on this place, is to model this parapet and then run the structural analysis of this particular structure. Okay, that is fine. Let's now head on to what we have for today, which is to model the parapet for this particular structure. That is fine. So on that now, we are going to open because the last time we did this was on the 4th of, yeah, so I'll just come and open this up, and then let's now begin from where we stopped on our last project. Meanwhile, note that we are using 2026 version to perform this particular structural design, which is the Protastructure 2026. Okay, that is fine. And then we'll hold on for that to open, and then we will now go and measure the distance or the length of our of the parapet. They will now implement that on this particular structure. Then we'll now move on to the structural analysis. Now we have a new channel where we specifically teach advanced steel. So for most people that want to work in oil and gas, and there are some softwares generally companies around the world, oil and gas companies around the world uses, and one of them is Advanced Steel, which is also similar to Protastructure. They also do the same thing. Protastructure, Advanced Steel, and Revit does the same thing. Now, if you can use any of them, they will take you. So we chose Advanced Steel based on the simplicity and the quality of drawing that Advanced Steel produce. That's why we chose to teach Advanced Steel on that. Now, where we are not going to focus on that on this channel, Ekidel, but we have a new channel for that, because basically this Ekidel channel is specifically for Protastructure based on our agreement and all that. So we have a new channel where we teach specifically Advanced Steel, which will begin this year, and the channel has already been created, but I will not make it open yet until we have produced enough videos, and then but that will be on this January. So once we have made some videos on that, I will then announce for that. So if any of you that want to join or that want to learn oil and gas design softwares, that will be an advantage. Okay, that is fine. So on this we will now move on to the to now model for the parapet. Now the parapet level is at the roof level, so we will now come to this place now, to the roof level, back to plan view first, and then go on to roof level. Now for those of you coming new today, I will say welcome to Ekidel. Now this is a course video we are producing, and we are currently on the part, I think this is part 6, I don't know, 6, let me confirm that. Yes, this is part 6. So the one we did last was lesson 5, so this is lesson 6. Okay, that is fine. So on this now, we are now on the parapet, the roof level, which we have the parapet here. So we now want to model the parapet, which you can see on the CAD file here, and you can see that on the CAD file, this is where we'll have the parapet. And the parapet, let's now measure the distance of the parapet. Majorly, eaves are always 600. So let's see what this has. You can see that this is 600 left, and then also on the right. So we are going to implement this parapet now on that place. Now, because this is a concrete parapet and not and not a roofing wooden plate. So we are going to use this concrete fascia for that. Okay, that is fine. So our parapet, the length is what, 300. Okay, that's the width is 300. So on those plates now, we are going to offset 600 because that was what we have. The parapet width was 600, so we are going to offset 600 for the parapet. And now that parapet of 600 offset is not from the grid line, it's from the edge of the wall. So we are going to first offset this grid line to the face of this column, which is the wall face, and then now offset 600. So we are going to do that for all of them, all the four edges of the building. That is fine. So we'll come now, right click here, and then click on what, offset here, offset, and then come here and then keep this here. Now once you have done that, I'll then escape. Now right click on this new one, now right click here and then say move. I will then move this by what, 600. Press your F2 key and then type your new value. It's going on the left hand side, so I'll put minus sign first, minus 600, and I'll press what, enter. Okay, that is fine. So it will now move to a new location. Now based on that, this grid line is just for the parapet. I'll be making it as a construction line. So I'll come to this place now, properties, and then come here and make it what, hidden, and take off these bobs, and then I'll do what, say update. That is fine. So on this now, we now have this here. Okay, the same thing happens to this one too. Come here, click here, right click here, and then offset first to the edge of the building, and then escape, right click again on that place, move, and then type in the new value. 600 is going upward, so positive sign. And then I will then come now, right click here, properties, and make it hidden, take off these bobs, and then come here and then do this. That's fine. So we then have this here. Same thing again here. Come here, click on this, right click here, properties, offset, then it's going, then type in 600 positive, and then sorry, not there, delete that. First of all, to the face. So click here, right click here, offset to this face. That's fine. And escape, right click here now, move by 600, sorry. Okay, that's fine. And then escape, click on this back, right click here, properties, and make it hidden, and it take off these bobs and update. So that's fine. So on this now, we then go for the last one now, which is on this face. Click here again, right click here, come here, offset, come again here, click here, and then escape, right click now, move, and then come here, type 600 is coming down, and then press enter key. That is fine. So you can see now that with this, I'll then come and then here, properties again here, then come now, hidden, and then take this off. So with this now, we have now produced a construction line for our parapet slab, which is this, and then this, and then this. Now you can see that I did multi-select. I have to hold my control key. Okay, so on this now, I will then come now and then click on the slab here. Now, knowing that this is a concrete fascia, we are going to use slab for this. So I'll come now and click on what, slab here. Now the slab thickness is always smaller, so we are going to come here right now, and I want to use my slab to be what, 125 and not 150. 125, sorry, 125. And I'll come now, and I'll then come here now. You see same thing here, and then come now on this load now. You can see that they are empty. So I will come now on my imposed load. I'm going to put 1.2 as my imposed load, and my dead load I'm going to put here 1.0. Note that these values are unfactored loads. Okay, unfactored loads. So I'll then come, once you've done that now, come back to general here, and I'll come now on this insertion type. I'll come and click here and insert what by insert by pick point. Insert by pick point, yeah, and I'll come now, and I want to now insert my this. I will then come, I'll click here, we can still choose to begin from the column. Lest I forget, I'll just press escape key first, come back here, and I'll choose a cantilever because this parapet is acting as a cantilever. So make sure you choose cantilever here. Now on that, now you might not need to choose this again. Just come and put back on the beam here. Now once you've done that, now okay, sorry for that. Again, back again, come to slab here, modeling, then click on slab here, and on the slab now, come here and pick cantilever. That's type 12. Come here and put in the cantilever length, which is what, 600, and then come here. No need for the cantilever load here. Come here, and then the loads are already here. There 1.2. Here should be 1.2, not 12. 1.2. That is fine. Now, these loads, if you're in a country that has snow, you might have to add your snow load on that. But in this case, South Africa doesn't experience snow that much, so I will not be adding any snow else. I will come and add it on this parapet load here. So on this now, I will then come now and then click on this here. I'll click on this now from this point to the next point of column, and then click outside now. Now based on that, we are click here, and then you can say okay, that's fine. And I'll come again here, click here, and then click here and click outside, and then you see that it will form the edge. Okay, that's fine. And again, now you can also see how hard load is being transferred. The load are going to this beam here, which is the roof beam. And again, I'll click here, and then I'll come again now and click here, and I'll come and click outside. And again here, same thing too, click here, and again I'll come now, click on this, and I'll click what, outside. And again here, I'll come now, click on this, and then click on this, and I'll come out outside. That is fine. And again, click on this, and again I'll click on this, and I'll come here outside. Now 2026 Stonebridge is out, which will be launched this week, so you will be seeing that on 2026, and it's very, very amazing. Most of the errors that you guys have been having before has been taken care of, and also we have additional, think 3 to 4 more templates which you will see on I'll do a video on that later, but for now let's finish up this. So I'll come again now, and then click on this, and then click on this, and then click on this, and the final one, click here, and then click here, and then click on this. That's fine. So with this now, we will then, you can ask what I've done so far, we'll then go back, escape, and then click on our 3D view to see what we've just done. So with this now, you can now see what we have just done right now. We have just made this parapet that we have here. Okay, that is fine. Now you can see that on the CAD file, they have several parapets. Those are claddings. So we only have the first one that will carry all the claddings to have those shapes that you saw. So we did the major one, which is the main parapet. All other ones are claddings that they are going to attach to the face of this parapet. Okay, that is fine. So on this now, we have now achieved the purpose of this video, which is to do the parapet. Okay, that is fine. So on our next part, which is the part 7, it will be focused on the structural analysis, because we have done, okay, one thing again left is to model for the blend beam, which will carry the wall load on the ground floor here. So we are going to model that too on our next video. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Now if you have any questions so far, please drop it on the comment section and we will reply you ASAP. Thank you, and bye for now. See you on our next video.